So, what is the one biggest reason why West was able to colonize the world the way it was so almost effortlessly? Apart from the other reasons that you hear, there was not much unity in the rest of the world. There were princely states. It was easy to break them off into separate factions and then rule them. That came later. How did the British or the French or the other empires have the guts, ha- took this initiative? They even had this idea that they can go to these foreign lands and rule over them. Why did that thought even cross their minds in the first place? One reason: they had the best and most advanced armed forces, both navy and army. And why did they have such powerful army and navy? What empowered their armies and their navies? What I explained in the last video and what I'm going to repeat now. West was already way ahead of Asia and Africa and any other continent, any other part of the world in terms of extending its agriculture. Its agriculture was advanced. Why? Because it cultivated new lands, because there were new crops being introduced in the West, because their shipbuilding technologies were more advanced, were more organized. So one, there is too much production happening domestically because their agriculture sector is extremely strong. And then there is shipbuilding happened. So that shipbuilding technology helped their, especially their merchants, to go to far off lands through oceans, explore new markets across the world, penetrate those markets, almost own those markets, because they had so much to offer. Now the more they were selling in these markets, more there was a need, more it was being produced, the goods were being produced in their domestic in their domestic sector. There was more production, and that was leading to more purchase by their customers. And this more purchase, the fact that they were empowered to sell more, this further led their domestic sector to produce more, to manufacture more. I think everybody understands this economics. I don't need to elaborate on that. What this facilitated, what this whole equation facilitated is surplus money, growth in the overall economic structure. And this facilitated their, they could invest more in army, or in whatever army needs, the army or the navy, whatever they need. Because war was a way of life, right? 700-800 years ago, for thousands of years actually, war was a way of life. It was part of daily life. So when you had surplus money, you were investing it in strengthening your, how you go to battles, how you fight wars. And that's what they did. They invested. So everybody, so many people know about gunpowder, how that helped them. How did this happen? What was the origin? Agriculture. Why could Asia and Africa not do this? The biggest reason is that they were still fighting these famines and these plagues, but also there was not no initiative. They had so much money. India, for example, India had so much money. We were such a Sony ki chidiya, right? We were rich, probably richest in the world. I don't know, probably, but we were not using that money. We were not using that wealth was sitting with people. That wealth was not used. Largely, it was not used to invest in the future. That's why we lagged, and that's why we were left behind, and they progressed. That's it. And that's why, and because we were weak, we did not make these progresses in agriculture, in weaponry system. When these people came from foreign lands to attack us, to colonize us, we just gave in. As simple as that.